Beach Gypsy, and you can find me on Pinterest. And today I'm going to show you how to make a shabby chic splashboard, which you can display photos, shopping lists, hate mail, and anything you like. So I've got some old floorboards that I've used here and put them together with these braces, threw some nails in, and so therefore they're on the front. It's looking fairly smooth because they're new floorboards. So I think I'm going to get a hammer and do a bit of denting here, so let's shabby this up.
I'm picking up good vibrations. She's giving me the excitations.
These boards are a little too perfect, and so I prefer it to be a little bit more rough. And you can use anything like, cuts of a paneling fence, an old paneling fence, or discarded coffee tabletop, anything you like. So I'm just going to use a hammer today just to give this a bit of indentation. Otherwise, I know that you can get a big old chain and bang the indentations into the wood and make it even more dented. But I think for our purposes today, I'm just going to hammer this little mother and I'm going to rough it up. Frustration's out on this one. Might complain. So that's paint. So I find the best paint to use is the chalk-based paint, so you don't have to sand. So one that I'm using today is Sloan chalk-based paint. It's in the white colour. That will give you a really good base. The other one I'm going to use today is Canterbury Blue, easy to paint, and it's in my favourite colour, Aqua. So of course you can use whatever colour you like. What I'm going to do today is start with my white and base the board and then come across with my aqua. But before we do that, I need a paintbrush. Oh, okay, so I have my paintbrush. This is a filler brush, and this is going to be used for my wax, which will come later. Best thing, shaker, 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 shaking these paints, man. Okay, let's do it. And it doesn't matter how thick or not or whatever, you can put this on because we're gonna, chip it out, do a bit of sanding, whatever we want, not overly sanding. These brushes are really good. This is now the Sloan brush, and it's going to give you some texture as well. I picked pure white because most people will have some white in their house, but if you love it as it is. I love what's happening here because I'm seeing some of the natural sort of oils, I suppose, coming through, and it's going to give us a really old, just resting. And this has been sitting in the farmyard forever. That's good. It's great. I love this brush. I love this brush. And I'm missing paint, so it doesn't matter. My table has got paint all over it, so who cares? It's all good. And I'm missing some bits because you want that. You don't want that perfect painted look. Some parts you can, just miss bits, make it look, natural, not that you just stop in one spot. Oh, whoops, there we go, put it on the table again. Oops, never mind. Here we go, and so you can see where we've indented and we've done all the smashing and bashing with that hammer. All good, it's great, love it. It's really looking good. And I'm just thinking at the moment, where am I going to put my aqua? Do I do it now? Do it later. It's good. Love it. It's good. Loving it. Oh, it's on the floor now. Yes. Whatever. It's all good. Messy painter. Boho Beach Gypsy. She's messy. She's a messy painter. It's great. Love it. Can you see? Oh, I love it. Oh, wow. Look, this is awesome. Look at that. There's oil coming through. This is just better. This is great. Love it. Love it. Look at this. It's great. I'm just going to leave some bits now. Alright, just be a little bit. Taking down through here. Okay. Even though this is the Star one, it's taking on a really old container, old view. Yeah, it's stretching a bit, bring it right there. This is not going to take long to dry. Great weather today for this. Not going to take long to dry at all. Might get time to have a champagne in between the drying. Oh, great. Shampoos. Oh, I think that's looking pretty good. And I'll rough that bit up. Chuck it on the table as well. This is really good. I love it because it's, even though it's dark white, it's actually coming through like a creamy colour, and you can see some oil from the floorboard. It's coming through, and it's making that. You could not want better because it's making it even absorb the paint and making it look really old. Right, so I'm going to leave it to dry now for about half an hour while I go and have champagne. And I'm looking at the beautiful hues of the oil coming through. So I've opened my Canterbury Blue paint in aqua, and I'm just actually going to give it a go and see how we go. But be sparing, I think, at this point. Just depends on your colour. I might just do it like a wash, just lightly. You just want it just to be looking natural, like the waves of the ocean coming in, sand. Feel it, This is great. Love this colour. Oh, it's my favourite colour. And even if you go, oh, that's a bit dark, it doesn't matter. Because we can always use too dark. You can always sand it down. But I think I'm trying to use the brush as dry as possible. Like a dry brush. And I'm using not the whole flat bit of the brush, but just, parts of it. Just go with the flows. And then look, you're getting really good colour coming through here. Oh, that's so exciting. Oh, I love it. Really love just to create. It's so good. And it's like painting a wall, you don't start with a big solid splash colour. I'm just going to do the top end. Let's tip it up a bit. Let's get some colour up here. This is really nice paint. It's quite nice actually. Beautiful colour. And here goes Karen. Messy painter. Get it everywhere. Woo! Sorry. It'll wash out in water. It's really good. Oh, look at this. Oh, love it. I absolutely love this. I think this is great. I don't think I need to sand this because I was just going to sand it before to get some, more wood through, but I think this is great. I think we're just going to go and decorate this now.
I'm picking up good vibrations. She's giving me the excitations. I'm picking up good vibrations.
Well, I'm just using some rope and cord and stuff that I've got here, thinking this will be earthy and beachy. So stone gun is probably your best tool here. So I've got to have glasses. This is the most intricate part of the whole operation. Let's do it. Make this works. Oh, yes. One thing to do here, even if you paint the rope too, I'm going to put some pegs on here as well. Love it. Even to hang it off the end like that, I think that's really good. So I've got some other string here. I might have a little fiddle with this one too. There's no right or wrong way to do any of this. I think it's just whatever. whatever you want to do. That's really good. Oh, I love the colour tones together. It's really good. Might be able to find some at that beach. Awesome! So randomly work out where you might want to put your photos. You might want to, check it out and see where everything lies, and work out where you're going to put your pegs and what happens for you there. So we're going to continue. So what I've done here is laid out the pegs on the board evenly, thinking about where I'm going to put the photos before I glue them. And I've got the staples here, but I'm thinking I'll put some hessian to cover up that staple hole. So I don't think I mind that they hang off the bottom, because that could be, part and parcel of just rough and not symmetrical. Because do we have to have everything in order? I think that looks great. So then let's glue them, and then you can embellish with some shells, which I'm going to do. Alright, I need to cut some more hessian. I think this is a really cool look, and here it's going to cover up your little staples. And then what you can do here is fray some of the edges off, so make it random. Do your thing. It's all good. So let's start with here. Pop some one here. And just some glue on the peg. So what you're going to have to do is lay the peg flat. So I'm going to pop it in there so it is lying on the clothesline. Just press till it adheres, and so then you'll be able to, pop your photo in there. Over the pegs, because I think it's just a bit, too modern, too new. So I'm just got another Bristol brush, so it just blends them in. I think it's just nicer just to, and over time, the metal is definitely going to discolor and rust because we live near the ocean. I think what will be really good here, just bring all this colour together and, just not making it look as though these pieces of hessian are just glued on here. It's just to dab, and you know what? I might even do some aqua. I think this just makes it just. And you know what I would love to do with this is actually get some spray glue in a tin. Don't have any at the moment. Spray glue and spray some glue randomly and get my beautiful sand. I'm going to use my shells here, my new sand, white sand, and just splash it over the whole lot. It'd be great. I'm just going to use the aqua paint now. I'm going to go back to the aqua, do the same thing as I did with the white, because I think maybe, you know, it might do with just a touch. But, you know, nothing's right or wrong. It's just how you feel, and just go for it. You know, that's all about what it's about, creativity, you know. Even if you just splash some more on the board, you know, throw, you know, just do something on the peg. It's fun. Make it fun, because life gets too serious, hey. You know, so just fiddling. Just doing the final touches before we put those photos on.
Gotta keep those loving good vibrations are happening with her. Gotta keep those loving good vibrations are happening with her. Gotta keep.
I pulled some black and white and sepia photos to dress this board, and I think this will give it a really vintage look. But hey, colour will work equally as well. It's really all up to you and your creativity. And so this is my shabby chic splashboard, and I'm Boho Beach Gypsy, and you'll find me on Pinterest. Until next time.